And now, live from the Steel Twins recording studio in beautiful Traverse City, Michigan, it's your boys, the Cannonball, the Cannon, the Steel Twins, and the Troop.
Yes,
Welcome,
sir.
everybody. We're so glad that you decided to join us once again for voice acting for the next episode in Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. Obviously, our actors at this point need little to no introduction. Madison Warren in the top left, the multi-talented. All these guys are multi-talented. Misty Jin in the upper right, and you can't see him because we don't want to risk the camera freezing on him. But Keyblade Sonic is on the line as well.
What is up, everybody? It is Monday. You know what that means.
That's right. I'm so the beginning of the week is always such a drag, and we're always happy to bring you some high quality entertainment, to help you unwind after your boss has been chewing on you for. And here is the Pain Roaster Zion Boy Man.
Hey,
thanks for joining the stream, pal.
Zion, good to have you on the chat, man.
I don't know if I know this guy in real life. I mean, I'd be stoked if I found out I do.
Probably not. If it's like a total stranger who turned out to be
hey, listen,
a follower,
we're all.
No, you don't. Okay,
no, you
that's
well,
fine.
Hey, that's great. New friends.
Yeah, new friends, absolutely.
So, all right. Nobody on Facebook yet. Nobody on YouTube yet. I'm sure we'll hear from Maddie, our good friend Maddie and Alex, in due time and in due course. So, I think there's only one thing left to do before we press the gas pedal.
Yeah, let's do it. We got us some Strawberry Starburst C4. So if you got a cap to your bottle or a pin on your can, go ahead and pull that pin or twist that cap off, because Cannonball, what time is it?
I'm going to change it up. It's time to hydrate.
You're damn right, son. Cheers. Without further ado, let's do this next case.
Let's do this case. Woo-hoo.
Let's go.
I love that.
Live scene.
Yeah.
So here we are, folks. We are about to enter.
Yep, I made the camera a little bit bigger here in the main window, and I moved some stuff around. So hopefully we'll get some really good presentation out of this.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. So we are about to enter yokai territory, if you will.
Yep, I believe the village in question is named Nine-Tails Vale. And
of course Tenma
Town, yeah. So, okay.
Load them up.
So here we go. We are ready to start episode 2, The Monstrous Turnabout.
Lock him and load him, ladies. It's go time.
Apollo Justice will take the lead, and he meets Athena Sykes for the very first time. We're turning back the clock a little bit.
Yep.
I don't, it may very well be Naruto. I'll let you be the judge, Zion Boy Man.
Yes.
Let's go. Cut scene.
Well, cut to the Nine-Tails. Yeah, it could be your Naruto. Episode 2, The Monstrous Turnabout.
This definitely does give off a Naruto vibe.
Yeah, down he goes.
Now he just gets punched in the face.
I don't know about y'all, I'm getting a Pokemon
Long
vibe.
ago, the
Yep.
Nine-Tailed Fox defeated the evil Tenma and sealed the fallen demon away. To this day, it is said that he slumbers even still within the forbidden
That
chamber.
paper kind of looks familiar. It's from Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Shout out. Uh-oh.
Hey, who's it? What the?
Night, alderman. Sweet dreams.
Oh, looks like we found our culprit already.
Yeah, it kind of looks like the Joker.
At long
Yeah.
last, the revival of Tenma is at hand.
I'm getting old 90s cartoon vibes.
Oh. Oh, hell nah.
Yeah.
I know, right? Yeah.
That was my reaction too.
A few months prior to the courthouse bombing.
Yep.
Hisoka?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. April 17th, 12:13 p.m. Right Anything Agency. Guess I'm a little early.
Apollo. Getting an early start today?
Yeah, this is the first job I've had in a while, after all. Trucy.
Well, aren't we all fired up?
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Last
That's-
second.
It's all
Always.
good. Yep.
Yeah, I hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's
Well,
not
I
every
will.
day I get a call from Mr. Wright. What kind of work is it anyway? Mr. Wright didn't mention any details.
Work? Is that how he put it?
Don't tell me he just wants me to clean the toilet again.
No, he would have done it himself. Trust me.
You've really become a fixture around here, Apollo.
Come to think of it, it's been almost a year since I was hired. A lot's happened since then. But I've settled in nicely despite a few bumps on the road.
No, isn't this the game where Wright is a prosecutor? No, sir, he is not.
Nope, not in this game. But
For a second, we'll find out. You may know something we don't.
My name is Apollo Justice. I've been practicing law for about a year, but I still have a lot to learn. This is the Right Anything Agency, and it's where I work. Don't let the name fool you. It's definitely a law agency.
But don't forget that this place is a talent agency too, Polly.
It's the law agency part of this office that's usually forgotten. This is Trucy Wright, a budding magician, and adopted daughter of the agency's owner, Phoenix Wright. She sometimes makes me help with her magic tricks.
What's wrong with that? You're one of the agency's talents as well.
I don't follow Ace Attorney as much as I should.
It's all good, dude. You just do your research
I was under the impression that I was a lawyer.
in your own time, of course.
Yeah, of course.
There's YouTube.
Uh-oh. We better hurry.
Oh, you better hurry. I'm sorry, the stream is lagging on my end.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. Ugh.
It doesn't look like Daddy's gonna make it, so let's get going.
Huh? Where are we going? What about the job he mentioned? Okay, take your time. Is it just me, or
Polly, you're supposed to keep me company today.
is it just me, or is the graphics better in this one than Dual Destinies?
This
I
is
was gonna say something about the graphics.
3D.
yeah. Well, by this time, I think they hit. I don't know if Dual Destinies made it on the 3DS or the DS, but I know that they remastered this game too. So
Yeah, it did go on the 3DS, by the way.
I see.
It does look like 3DS animation.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's definitely popping though. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This one is better though, and they definitely remastered it.
I'll try it. Now come on.
Another day of not being a lawyer. Should have seen this coming.
Well, this is the Right Anything Agency, you know.
And the OG game was on the Wii. Yeah, I didn't know that. Huh.
And there's no law-related work at the moment, so...
Tell me again why I chose to work here. Where is Mr. Wright anyway?
Daddy said something about going to meet an acquaintance. I keep having to leave and re-enter the stream. But don't worry, just focus on your job and I'll tell you exactly what you need to know.
Briz, evening, Gov.
Well, let's go. We don't have all day.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can read. Do you think it's the Discord, or do you think it's something on your end?
I have no idea. If you give me a hot second, I'm gonna restart Discord and see if that's it.
Okay. We'll just we'll go. We'll just dink around here in this room and ad lib, I suppose. But why am I hungry for popcorn chicken? That's a great question, Zion.
Yes. Great question indeed. Wait a second. And another day of Anything Goes begins at the Right Anything Agency.
Quote unquote, anything goes. So we're off to the Nine-Tails Vale.
April 17th, 1:30 p.m., Nine-Tails Vale, Yokai Lane. God, I love chicken. Me too, man.
Chicken, yeah, it really hits the spot.
Oh, yeah.
Look, it looks like a theme park.
So, what are we doing way up here in the mountains?
I would like to know that myself. That is yeah, that's nuts. And look, they got cat's tail noodles. Shout out to the last game. Souvenirs. Yeah, it looks like a tourist trap town at this point.
Yeah.
So, all right, 1, 2.
Okay, I think we're good.
Yay!
So, what is this? Nine-Tails Vale?
Let me see.
This is Nine-Tails Vale. Everyone's been talking about the yokai craze here.
Yokai? Oh, you mean Japanese monsters? Guess that explains all these weird things.
Okay, Apollo Theater, let's solve this gosh darn case.
Hold
well,
on.
there's no case to be solved.
Not yet, anyways.
Yet.
Speaking of which, wasn't Nine-Tails Vale founded by Japanese immigrants?
Yeah, they're holding a festival to boost tourism over at the alderman's manor. My friend who works there invited us. That's why we're here.
In other words, I'm your chaperone because your dad was too busy.
Way to draw the short straw, Apollo.
Daddy said that with those horns of yours, you'd make a great addition to their festival.
Always ragging on his hair.
Ugh, yeah, come on, man. I like that hair.
It's too easy a target.
Yep.
I mean, you look just like a Japanese demon. Wasn't that thoughtful of him, Polly?
I could do without thoughtfulness like that.
Oh, it's almost time. Come on, Polly. The festival grounds are this way.
All right, guess it's time to move to Kyobi Manor Garden.
Okay, so,
Now we're gonna move.
let's talk. The monster craze. Can we get more info on that?
This monster craze. Come to think of it, I think I heard about it on TV.
Trucy's excessive use of the word daddy is starting to get weird at this point. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
She's the adopted daughter, but okay.
I think it's past weird at this point.
Oh, yeah.
It's supposedly how Nine-Tails Vale made a comeback from the brink of fiscal disaster.
Our agency could sure use something positive like that. Oh, I know. Let's jump on board the monster craze. You and Daddy would be a perfect comedy duo.
What are you talking, Abbott and Costello?
You could call yourselves the Agnir and Ruja, Demon Kings of Comedy.
Definition of fiscal equal. Yeah, definition of fiscal equals I have no clue because no, you're not, Zion. Fiscal basically is, it's stuff to do with money.
Daddy sets him up and you knock him down. Hey, I think we hit the jackpot with this idea.
Sorry, but I plan on staying a lawyer.
Oh, come on. You're such a buzzkill.
You do?
You don't have to act so surprised by that. Why can't they just say financial?
So, okay, we're moving to the QB Manor Garden. Da-da-da-da-da-da, charge! Or walk slowly.
April 17th, 2:05 p.m., QB Manor Garden.
Nice looking garden.
Wow, this place is really something.
It definitely feels like a different world here.
And this is Jinxie.
Trucy. Sorry?
Oh, wait. It's you.
Mm-hmm.
Trucy.
Yep. So yeah, this is what, yeah. So this is going to be kind of the back and forth I was talking about.
Yeah.
And this is...
My friend, Jinxie Tenma. She's the one who invited us. She just happens to be the maid here. You horns, love of red. Are you a demon?
Oh my god.
No! I'm Apollo Justice. Nice to meet you.
Oh, okay.
What the?
So she was like, "Eek, he is a demon." And she,
He is a demon.
and she plastered him in the face with a piece of paper.
What? What the?
Spell tag. Be gone, foul beast. You look great, Polly. Fill in some of that face on your forehead.
Her forehead.
Ugh. What is this thing?
Well, that's their definition of holy water, holy paper. Yeah, I think that is an astute observation.
It's a warding charm. Jinxie puts them on all the monsters she finds.
But I'm not a monster.
Maybe I should have told her you're a good demon.
I don't know if that would have helped.
Or could you just say I'm human? Or you could just say I'm human.
Red demon, emissary of the underworld.
I got up early to do my hair for this. Can I take this off now?
So you can eat me?
I'm not gonna eat you.
Forgive me, I'll tell the one. Tone down your cords of steel, Apollo. You're scaring out of wits.
Don't worry. I'm already full.
Please stay that way.
Great. Now I'm playing along too.
Oh boy. Well, let's talk to her.
Nine-Tails Vale.
So tell me about this village.
So I wanted to ask you about Nine-Tails Vale.
Be gone! Foul demon.
Jinxie, why?
Looks like you've been demonized, Polly. Literally.
I'm starting to wonder if I really am a demon myself.
Please don't eat me. I have food if you're hungry.
This isn't working. We won't get anything out of her until we set the record straight. Quit with the stupid paper. It stinks when you slap it on my head.
If only we had some way to prove you're not as scary as you look.
Ouch. Unnecessary roughness. Looks like I have to present some proof. Proof that I'm 100% human.
All right, well,
Looks like it's time to...
let's show her the badge.
Hooyah! I wanted to show you this.
What is it?
It's my attorney's badge. You see? I'm not a demon. I'm a lawyer.
Really? You're a lawyer?
Phew. Maybe now she'll stop calling me a demon.
Does it protect you from Enmadayo's judgment?
Who's Enmadayo?
I read somewhere that he's the demon lord who judges the dead for their sins.
Oh, kind of like Hades. Or King Midas, actually.
Or Osiris. Uh-oh. I think now she thinks you're a demon lawyer from hell, Polly.
Oh, thanks a lot, Trucy.
Jinxie is on some shady scuff. Can I go back to being just a normal demon?
Please don't boil me in a scalding cauldron. I prefer Turkish bath if possible.
Maddie!
Thanks so much for liking this stream.
I knew you'd come by.
Turkish bath. Well, what's the difference?
A Turkish bath? Isn't that more sauna than bath?
That does sound like it would hit the spot and open up the pores.
That sounds really nice. Don't worry, Jinxie. He's a good demon. He'll save you if you ever go astray.
I'm sorry, but what does someone from the country of Orson want with a Turkish bath?
You tell me, Breeze. You tell me.
Jinxie, you're more superstitious than Ghostbusters.
Okay.
Please, Mr. Demon Lawyer, sir, have mercy on my soul.
Both are amazing, mind you. Yes. I told you I'm not a demon. And Trucy, you're just making things worse. You just leave that Enmadayo to me.
Isn't that great, Jinxie? I'm no longer scared to cross into the afterlife.
Someone tell these two I'm human already. All right, let's talk to her now.
All right, now we got a new line of inquiry.
So, Jinxie, I hear this village is the epicenter of the monster craze.
Turkish baths have an attendant give you a lathery scrub and massage on a heated marble platform, and then they just pour buckets of warm water over you. I had one in Istanbul, and my skin literally squeaked at the end. I was so clean.
Wow.
Heck of an experience there, Breeze.
Barely anyone had even heard of it before, and now it's packed with tourists.
Really? So the monster craze is the reason behind today's festival? How warm.
It was the alderman's idea, but I'd be careful if I were you.
Bathtub warm.
Nice.
There are lots and lots of yokai prowling about the Nine-Tails Vale.
Well, I wonder if that's just part of the gimmick.
Prowling about? You mean like wild animals or something?
And they're hungry too.
Man-eating monsters? And they're all over the place?
What the heck what'd you rope us into this time, Trucy?
In fact, there was one one at the manor yesterday.
How warm is bathtub warm? I would say,
I'd say about like maybe six.
I'd be say 72 degrees.
I'm going 68.
Those were low numbers.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Oh, Alex Pulowski is like the stream.
Thanks, my man.
I heard the doorbell ring, but when I opened the door, nobody was there. What is that? It was the Ding Dong Demon. How else could you explain it?
Okay, that's awesome.
Well, when I was a kid, my friends used to play this prank called Ding Dong Ditch.
Well, that doesn't prove yokai aren't real. There's even one here at the manor. A demon Tenma Taro. He's imprisoned in the Forbidden Chamber.
Oh.
Okay, so the only caveat is that the Turkish baths are sex segregated, so you're out of luck if you're straight.
We'll go ahead and allow that.
Tenmataro? The Forbidden Chamber?
That sounds like a failed game show. If you
Chat
ask
pause
me.
due to scroll.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Yeah, okay. I
Okay.
got you. Tenmataro. About that yokai you said was in prison here at the manor. Is it true?
Uh-huh. He's a super evil demon named Tenma Taro. Here, take a look at this scroll.
Oh.
My attendant was a...
Tenma Taro's the dark demon you see here. He's super evil and super scary.
So that's the yokai imprisoned in the Forbidden Chamber.
My attendant was a topless, portly, hairy gent.
Ugh.
Well,
TMI.
yep, sorry.
A+. Uh-huh. He was defeated by the village guardian yokai, the Nine-Tails Fox. And locked away forever.
Yeah, that guy's got a face only a mother could love.
I think he looks charming.
So, you're saying Tenmataro is still trapped inside the Forbidden Chamber?
Uh-huh. But he's just biding his time until he can escape. Still, we should be perfectly safe. Because there's a really powerful sealing spell on the sealing charm on the door, keeping it shut tight.
What a charming security system.
Get it?
A+.
Yep.
You can keep the scroll if you want. The alderman gave me this, but just holding it gives me the chills. So,
Thanks, Jinxie. Maybe I'll give this to Mr. Wright.
Yokai Legend Scroll added to the court
A
record.
scroll depicting the demon Tenmataro and the Nine-Tailed Fox.
excellent.
So, I was wondering, are those things on your forehead also warding charms, Jinxie?
Yes, they're to prevent evil things from getting inside me.
Phrasing.
Papa told me to wear them.
Evil things?
Paulo, don't you dare take those charms off her forehead.
That wasn't on his mind.
They have to stay there forever. Got it?
I wonder what would happen if I did take them off.
Trucy would probably throat punch you.
It's time for me to get back to work. Thanks for inviting us, Jinxie. You're welcome. Oh, and before I forget, there's going to be a surprise event today.
Yeah, Trucy, whatever your middle name is, right? What you gonna do to Apollo Theater?
We're not gonna go find out. That's for sure.
Even I don't know what to expect, but it's sure to be fun.
Better not be a yokai parade. She'd probably drop dead from fright.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa!
Ah, the demon! Oh, wait. It's just someone in a suit, right? Tenma Taro? The demon from the Forbidden Chamber?
Please don't hurt me. Be gone.
Better watch out, little girl, or I'll snatch you away.
Time charge. Where's that dying go to heaven charge? Come. Oh?
Trucy.
That's okay. It's a little delayed.
Oh, she put it on her own forehead this time.
She sure gives up quick. Huh? Why is everyone hiding their faces?
Hey, you there! You mustn't stare at Tenma Taro like that! Lower your eyes! He'll steal your soul if you're not careful!
Huh? Steal my soul? Seriously?
What the heck this guy thinks he is, Shang Tsung? Your devilry stops here now, Tenma Taro, brother!
Now what?
Look, Apollo, there's somebody up on the roof.
Her middle names are Falsy Wongi. Oh, look who that is.
That booming laugh! Could it be? My 9 golden tails are proof of my unassailable righteousness, brother. With my band of 100 minions, I vanquish evil from the land. I am the wrestler of righteousness. Yaha! The golden lord of yokai, the amazing Nine-Tails, is here.
With no due respect at all, what kind of Shang Tsung bullcrap is Tenma Taro on?
Who knows? Fear not, good little boys and girls, for I shall defeat Tenma Taro, brother. Hooray! Hooray! It's the amazing Nine-Tails!
Is that King from Tekken?
You know what? I bet you it is. That's a... Up to your no-good tricks, Ken, eh, Tenma Taro? Well, not on my much, brother. There's nothing to fear now. There's nothing to fear now, my brothers, little Hulkamaniacs. I have banished Tenma Taro, brother. You and your people can now live in peace, brother.
He looks like the Dogecoin coin dog, but with muscles. Yeah, pretty good simile, Maddie.
Thank you, Mr. Amazing Nine-Tails, sir.
Now, I must be off. Another match and another foe to vanquish. Await, brother. That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, what was that all about? Did that wrestler just chase off a yokai?
He sure did, folks. I love pro wrestling.
Looked like he came out of the alderman's manor.
That was the amazing Nine-Tails. He's a pro wrestler from right here in Nine-Tails Vale. No one knows his true identity.
As well they shouldn't. That
Yokai's probably a guy in a costume.
Probably.
I'm thinking so too. Jinxie sure seems chipper all of a sudden. What was all that about him banishing Tenma Taro?
That was a yokai exorcism. It's an annual ritual where Tenma Taro is released to remind us of his wickedness. In the end, the Nine-Tailed Fox drives Tenma Taro out and purifies our village. but the amazing Nine-Tails get the honors this year.
So that was the big surprise, huh?
Tenma Taro, more like Tenma Fardo. Yeah, get him, Zion.
Yeah.
Roasted.
The amazing Nine-Tails and Tenma Taro, huh? Well, whatever floats your boat.
Oh, would you look at the time? I'd better get back to work. Please excuse me.
She's a strange one, all right.
I think she's sweet in her own special way.
Knowing Trucy, she probably has lots of friends who are sweet in their own way.
I would not be surprised. Not in the slightest.
Well, you still have some time to kill. You might as well see the rest of Nine-Tails Vale while we're here.
Fun never stops, does it? Robble cheeseburger. Huh? Oh. Well, what's happening? Well then,
We had a
feast.
April 17th, 3:40 p.m. Gilby Manor, Garden.
I think Misty's starting to attempting to
Again with the cheeseburger. So here's the while we're waiting for Misty to come back and try to get this thing upright. The whole thing is okay. You know how we're kind of rubbling with the crowd there, and whenever the crowd murmurs, it kind of sounds like the Hamburglar. So we kind of like, you know, added our own twist to it.
Mm.
Meanwhile,
I think I bought nearly every yokai souvenir that was for sale.
I know, because my wallet's running on empty.
Running on empty.
What was with all that commotion over there?
Huh? Hey, isn't that your friend Jinxie? I hope everything's okay.
Uh-oh.
It's terrible. Calm down, Jinxie. Tell us what happened.
Well, when all this murmuring, y'all can make random noises, all of you. And another on you says McDonald's chicken nuggies at the internet guy says cheeseburger.
That'd be a little much.
The demon Tenma. He killed Alderman QB.
What? Oh, yeah, there's a death on the site? What?
Wait, killed as in dead?
No, killed as in he killed it at the performance. Of course he's dead.
Yes, and Tenma Taro did it.
Squeeze me?
A baking powder?
Tenma Taro? You stay here while I go have a look.
Please, wait.
Huh? Oh.
It's a Tenma Taro wooden charm. It should protect you, but please, be careful. The alderman's in the fox chamber at the top of the main entrance. Staircase.
Okay, got it.
Tenma Taro warning charm slipped into pocket.
Tenma Taro warning charm that Jinxie gave me when I set out for the scene of the crime.
We all know it's the
it
dollar store Joker and drag. That was revealed, but
I think it's cutscene time. April 17th, QB Manor, Fox Chamber.
Uh-oh. Whoa. Hello.
Feathers.
Uh-oh. Huh?
Ooh.
Yikes.
Ah. Ooh. Double murder. Double homicide. Oh, wait, maybe not.
Are you all right? Who are you? Help! Someone call an ambulance!
What the Jesus,
What
indeed?
is that?
It's a footprint.
Yeah.
A bloody footprint.
The police arrived soon after that, at which point I returned to the festival grounds. Apparently, the man impaled by the spear was already dead.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
But there was one other person there, and he was immediately rushed to the hospital.
So obviously he's the prime suspect because he was the only other guy in the room.
April 17th, Kilby Manor, Garden. Thank goodness the other man's going to be fine. Sounds like he only been unconscious.
Really? I thought it was, well, unless he had a really bad problem, unless he had a problem with a kidney stone, it sounds like he'd only been unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
You think Jinxie's gonna be okay?
I'm sure she'll be back to her old self in no time. At least she's calm enough for the police to question her for now.
Like I said, if you got a problem with a kidney stone, that might help. That might not help you.
I'd sure love to know what crazy animal left those feathers and tracks.
Me too.
Seemed like a crow.
Yeah. Like a crow lord or something.
I don't know. It was giving dinosaur.
Oh. Oh, look, here comes Jinxie. Hi, Trucy. Hi, Mr. Demon Lawyer.
Hey, feeling any better? I was wondering if you're up to filling us in on what happened.
All right, well, let's try to talk to her about what happened.
So, the man with the spear in his chest was already dead?
Uh-huh. It was Alderman QB. When I found him, he was already...
So, the victim was the village alderman. And the one who was found alive, who was he?
Jinxie Tenma. He's the owner of the neighboring city, the mayor of the neighboring city, Tenma Town. They arrested him.
So, he's the killer?
Nuh-uh, Papa didn't kill anyone.
Papa? As in, your father?
That's right. Jinxie's dad is the mayor of Tenma Town.
No way!
Yes, way. But he's innocent.
This just got way more complicated.
As if it wasn't before.
The victim was the alderman of Nine-Tails Vale, and Jinxie's father, the mayor of Tenma Town, was arrested for the crime. Sounds like we have some investigating to do.
Yep. Put on your sleuth hat, kids. Oh my sweet, I will Sparta kick you if you don't stop with the stupid paper.
I know this is difficult, Jinxie, but you need to hang in there. I know. I'll try my best.
Would you mind telling me a little more about the victim?
All right, well, tell me more about this guy. He kind of looked like Heihachi, actually.
So, the victim was the village alderman? What can you tell me about him?
His name was Rex Kyubi. They say his family has ties to the legendary Nine-Tailed Fox.
Yeah, get a look at that grill and tell me that's not Heihachi.
Yeah,
Oh,
look
wait.
at-
Oh, God. He was really kind. He always looked out for me. He was a former pro wrestler, and I even heard he knew the amazing Nine-Tails.
Oh, you thinking what I'm thinking, package?
You know what? If he knew the amazing Nine-Tails, it could have been.
Maybe he is was the amazing Nine-Tails.
A former pro wrestler, huh? That's something to keep in mind. With your father being mayor and all, I guess you're originally from Tenma Town, huh? So then, why did you come work here?
It was to overcome your fears. Right, Jinxie? Uh-huh. Plus, Mom was from Nine-Tails Vale, though she's no longer with us. She loved these flowers.
Kind of look like snapdragons.
Mm-hmm. I always wanted to live where Nine-Tails flowers grew. Wow, what a beautiful flower. With exactly 9 petals, too.
Indeed, I counted.
Just looking at them gives me courage, even when I'm scared of yokai.
Nine-Tails flower added to the court record.
Flower only found in Nine-Tails Vale. It boosts Jinxie's courage because it was her mother's favorite. Jinxie, when you first told us what happened, you said the killer was a demon.
Uh-huh. The warden charms on the Forbidden Chamber's door. It's been removed.
Uh-oh. Dun, dun, dun.
The Forbidden Chamber's door. That big door was barred shut. There wasn't a charm on it. There wasn't a charm on it when I checked it out. So I guess it was removed by someone.
Or something.
That's how Tenma Taro escaped.
Oh, you know what? He's got feathers, and he does have claw feet.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
But when I try and remember what happened, it all goes fuzzy. Jinxie, you should go get some rest. You've been through a lot today.
Indeed.
Between the warning charm being removed and the black feathers and weird tracks, I could see how a superstitious person might think a demon was the killer.
Apollo, maybe this is your chance.
Chance for what?
To do the right thing and defend Jinxie's dad in court.
Ding.
Ding
I'll
dong.
take that job.
Who, me? Wouldn't a man like Mayor Tenma have access to more experienced lawyers?
You wanna know what the detective said? I doubted there was a lawyer who could get a not guilty verdict in this one.
Oh, typical. Come on, throw the paper. I got my good Sparta kicking shoes on. I'm ready.
Sounds like they're expecting an open and shut case.
I don't think she's in the mood to start handing out wards now.
Don't worry, Jinxie. If anyone can prove your dad's innocence, it's Polly.
What?
You'll accept the case, won't you? Won't you, Polly?
Polly wants a case.
Polly want a case? What? I love you for
It's
that.
all over, isn't it? I'll be all alone for the rest of my life.
Oh, hell no. We can't have that.
Oh, right. Jinxie already lost her mother. All right. Jinxie, leave your father's defense to me.
There you go. Woohoo!
Attaboy, Polly. You're going to help Papa, Mr. Demon Lawyer?
Yep, because that's what lawyers do. Plus no toilet cleaning for a while. I'll do whatever it takes to make sure your father walks away a free man.
Thank you, Mr. Demon Lawyer. I can tell you're one of the good ones.
Polly.
Red demons are usually so mean.
Polly, he's not a parrot. No, he's not. You're right.
It's been a while, but I'll be fine. Ready or not, Here comes justice. Guess I ought to go and meet my new client. But before I forget, better jot this down in my notebook.
Hey, Apollo, what's the notebook for?
Hey, I smell a game mechanic coming in.
Oh, I just thought I should jot down some stuff about the case. And so I don't misplace them, I'm putting my notes in the court record.
Murder of Alderman Cuby. Go meet my client.
I guess that's what you would call a to-do list.
Oh, sounds handy.
To read my notes, I just opened the court record. With that, yeah. All right.
Now here's the profiles. Jinxie Tenma, the amazing Nine-Tails. Brother, Damien Tenma. Look, he's got all these, what the heck is all the paper on his head? All right, and then there's all my notes.
Then I can switch between the tabs.
Oh, I almost forgot. So, about Jinxie's father. No matter how scary he seems, promise me you'll resist the urge to run away.
Wait, what?
His angry glare can paralyze you with fear. And some claim he can even shoot laser beams from his eyes.
Oh, okay. Come on, man. Too many Saturday morning cartoons.
Well, maybe Papa isn't really that scary.
Paralyzing stare. Laser beams from his eyes. He sounds like some kind of monster.
I think it's about time I see Jinxie off. I'll head back to the office after I'm done.
Okay, thanks.
And there they go. So we're on the move. Well, we have to go meet our client, so we're off to the detention center. Charge!
Let's go. April 17th, detention center, visitors room.
You know what? I'm going to pick up Damien Tenma because of this, about the interaction we're about to have.
Okay, that's fine. Visiting hours. Perfect timing. Hope he's not as scary as he sounds.
Who are you?
Yikes. So you're Damien Tenma, right? I'm Apollo Justice, attorney at law. I'm here to help. Huh? Let me out of here!
Constipation embodied.
Sorry. I get a little loud sometimes.
How incredibly rude.
Sorry. Did I do something to offend you?
A visitor would all other shun me like a common criminal. Here I am with nothing to offer. I am the epitome of rudeness.
Damien Tenma, is that a pun I'm missing?
I don't think so.
Wait, so he wasn't mad at me?
Unworthy as I am, I, Damien Tenma, shall breach these walls, so that I may treat my benefactor to some tea, and maybe some cookies too.
No, wait! We can do tea and cookies after we prove your innocence. How about you start by telling me what happened?
I see. So tea and cookies can wait, can they?
Unless it's a day named Ian. Whew. That was close. We don't need jailbreak added to the list of charges. Seems like a good guy, but with a face like that, I can see why he's misunderstood.
Well, let's talk to him.
Reason
for his arrest.
Mayor Tenma, do you mind if I ask why you were arrested? Whoa! Sorry. I guess some things are better left unsaid.
Bah!
Excuse me?
To think a public paragon such as I could be treated like this. This arrest should never have happened.
Go on.
I fear the ill effects it will have on our youth. Now I've but one choice. I must leave here at once, if only to protect the moral fiber of our youth.
No, wait! You can protect the moral fiber of our youth after you've been declared not guilty.
I suppose you're right.
Whew. Our youth just came this close to quite a scare.
My fingerprints were on the spear that killed Alderman Cuby. That's why I was arrested.
Your prints were on the murder weapon? That's never good. Any idea how they got there?
None. For I hardly remember a thing, you see. I was fast asleep at the time. Someone must have slipped me a sleeping pill or something. What's worse, somebody clobbered me on the head.
I see. A drug-induced slumber and a blow to the head. No wonder you'll hardly remember a thing.
So did he get roofied? Oh.
Huh? Was that some kind of strange laugh? Well, I think we can safely assume your prints were planted while you were unconscious.
Well, let's see, what the heck was the motive?
What do the police have on you as far as a motive is concerned?
Truth be told, there's been a bit of trouble between the alderman and I as of late.
Oh? Was it personal in nature?
Nothing like that. It's a long story. But suffice to say, I've been pushing to merge Nine-Tails Vale with Tenma Town. Surrender Nine-Tails Vale to Tenma Town now!
Yikes!
That's what I told him.
I'd like to tell you to stop shouting like that, but I'm too scared.
Jeez.
So, that's the motive the police have established for the alderman's murder?
Does it hurt when you do that voice? A little bit, just need to hydrate. Indeed it is. After all, Alderman QB was dead set against a municipal merger.
And that's why they think you killed him. He was in your way.
Ah, curses!
Mayor Tenma, are you okay?
Jinxie, forgive me. I never meant to worry you like this.
It'll work out fine. Just leave it to me. If only it really were that easy. I don't even know where to start. Thank you for meeting with me, Mayor Tenma.
Please, wait. My daughter, Jinxie.
Yes?
She already lost her mother. And now with me being held in here, I fear she'll be terribly lonely. I hesitate to ask, but I beg you, be a friend to her in her time of need.
Leave it to me. Juice and I will look out for your daughter.
I shall rest a little easier then. You know, you remind me of some of the new friends Jinxie has been talking about.
New friends?
Yes, it seems she's made some new friends since she started working in Nine-Tails Vale. They're quite the unusual bunch, too. It's a lady with an exceptionally long neck. Huh? A young lad with an incredibly long tongue, and many other interesting characters. Excuse me.
Friends? Sounds more like a bunch of monsters to me.
Probably just a bunch of dudes in costumes. Now, if you would excuse me, it appears my time is up. Yep, there he goes.
Whew. Why am I so tired? I must have been more tense than I thought.
You gotta go, Zamboy, man. Thanks so much for watching.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for the support, bro. Still, I'm glad he didn't turn out to be as scary as he looks. Whoa. A call? Oh, it's Mr. Wright. Justice here.
Apollo, is that you?
Hi, Mr. Wright. What can I do for you?
Trucy told me you've taken on a new case.
Oh, that. It was kind of spur of the moment. He's actually calling me about a case?
That's fine, but I have a favor to ask.
Give Payne a slap in the face for me. Sure, what is it?
Actually, we're not going to be going up against Prosecutor Payne. Just you wait till next week. I'm at the airport right now. There was someone I had to meet. A new addition to the agency, actually. Her name's Athena Sykes, and she just passed the bar.
That's right. I remember hearing about her coming to join us. Guess that was today.
She took off as soon as I told her you needed help with a case. It was like there was no stopping her.
Wait, what? Where is she now?
Probably somewhere in Nine-Tails Vale by now. That's where that favor I mentioned comes in. I need you to go find her.
But I've never even met her before. What does she look like?
She'll be the girl in the yellow suit sporting an attorney's badge.
Okay, I'll find her. A new addition to the agency. Well, I better get back to Nine-Tails Vale quick. Well, you heard the man.
Charge! Let's go to Yokai Lane.
April 17th, Nine-Tails Vale. Yokai Lane.
All right, this is you, Madison.
I already told you. I'm a lawyer assigned to the case. I need to study the crime scene. So if you would please move, where is
Kabuki Manor.
Kabuki Manor.
You can't fool me. You're just some delinquent high school student playing hooky.
You stupid pig-headed. This is an attorney's badge. Is it just for show, you know?
Looks like I just found Miss Athena Sykes.
Why won't you believe me? Don't expect me to defend you in court if you ever get arrested.
Well, I'm the one who usually does the arresting, so, say, shouldn't you be getting back to school?
I already told you, I'm a lawyer, not a student.
That's it. Enough of your lies. You're coming with me.
Get your hands off me.
Here it comes. Athena, take down!
What the?
Damn. You broke his fall.
Think you can watch out for the bystanders next time?
Oops, are you okay?
I think so. That police officer's out cold.
I am so sorry. I do that when people suddenly grab me. It's a reflex or something.
Reflex? Sounds more like a felony. You're Athena Sykes, I take it?
That would be me. And you are?
I'm Apollo Justice. I work at the Right Anything Agency.
The Right Anything Agency? That's a fishy sounding name.
It's a long story, but it is a law office, among other things. Didn't Mr. Wright explain it to you?
Oh, right. That right. So then you must be... Where have you been? I've been looking all over for you.
I could say the same thing to you. Well, here I am. Now, how about tell me a little bit about yourself? Mr. Wright didn't really tell me much, as always.
Of course. Feel free to ask away.
All right, let's talk to her.
Athena Sykes. So, Athena, I hear you just passed the bar.
That's right. And here's my shiny new badge to prove it. Isn't it beautiful?
Oh, so you must be a bit younger than me.
A bit more than you might think, in fact. I'm only 18.
Oh, damn.
18? How in the world did you become a lawyer at that age?
Here's a hint. She followed the Francisca von Karma plan.
Yeah.
I skipped a few grades while I was an exchange student in Europe. And I got my license to practice law while I was over there.
All I can say is, wow. She must be a genius or something.
I also studied analytical philosophy.
Psychology.
But that,
Psychology, good lord. Thought it might help me be a better lawyer.
Psychology helps her be a better lawyer? How exactly does that work?
strap in, we'll tell you.
The client.
The client.
Weird. So, tell me about our client. What are they like?
Oh, right. You haven't met him yet. Well... And that about sums it up.
He's more worried about his daughter than himself. What a wonderful father.
Wait, are you crying?
No, I'm not crying. There was something in my eye.
They're called tears.
Moving right along, let's get down to business. Helping our client is the priority, number one.
Yep, psychology.
So tell me more about it.
So, Athena, you mentioned studying psychology.
That's right. I've always wanted to bring analytical psychology into the courtroom. The power of psychology will bring a breath of fresh air into the legal system.
Wait, hold on. There is a 1 here. Why is that?
I didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
Never mind.
We'll figure it out. You know, looking back, I probably should have. No, hang on. That's fine.
Oh, really? So how do you plan on using it to defend our client?
Well, for example, I can try to listen in on a witness's inner voice and then analyze their psychological state with the help of my trusty power widget.
Partner, yes.
Widget.
Hey, we can call him powerful.
Widget?
The device around my neck here. Say hi, widget.
Hi, Widget. It talks?
Whoa, you need the volume knob. Anyway, the little guy will sometimes say what I'm feeling.
Awkward.
Don't worry, you'll get used to it.
Now that I seriously doubt.
Oh, I almost forgot. I have something you might be interested in. I got it on my way here. Think it might have something to do with our case.
A special edition covering our case? That was quick.
That's the whole point of special editions, isn't it? To be the first to get the scoop. Rapido.
Right. Well, let's see what it says here. What's the deal with the Spanish?
She was in Europe, doofus.
Yes.
Did you listen? Tenma Taro, real or flight of fancy?
Tenma Taro was seen. What? He was seen flying through the sky?
What?
What?
Who took that picture?
Gee, I don't know.
Yeah, somebody happened to snap that photo near the Nine-Tails Vale. The article goes to say that it might be connected to our case. Apparently, the photo was shot right after the murder occurred.
Well, there were black feathers and strange tracks at the crime scene. I'm not surprised the locals think a yokai was involved.
Wait a second. Yokai? As in one of those Japanese monsters? Megadi.
Mein Gott.
Mangadi? Oh my God. You don't actually think it was a supernatural murderer, do you?
No, of course not. Now German? Why not plain old English?
Because it's variety is the spice of life, Apollo.
Right.
Special edition paper added to the court
A
record.
newspaper with a photo of Tenma Taro soared through the air.
Andale, Apollo.
Andale.
Andale, okay. Andale, Apollo. Let's get cracking on that crime scene already.
Oh, what are we waiting for? Let's,
The investigation. Let's do this.
Okay, what's next on the list?
Investigating the crime scene. What else? Well, what are you waiting for? Last one there is a rotten egg.
We don't have to run all the way there.
Okay, then how about speed walking?
Why does this have to be a competition at all?
Come on, what are you, chicken? All right, we are moving to the QB Manor foyer. Da-da-da-da-da, charged!
April 17th, Kyubi Manor, foyer.
Don't forget to take your shoes off.
Did you hear that? It sounds like a TV or something.
Oh,
Oh, look. There's a TV in the little room in the corner. And other news.
Yeah, Carlos, go ahead and hit that.
Okay. In other news, the mysterious masked wrestler, the amazing Nine-Tails, has been confirmed missing according to sources close to the wrestler. It appears he disappeared sometime after the special event held in Nine-Tails Vale today. He also failed to appear at a match today where he was scheduled to defend his title. Local villagers say his disappearance may be connected with Tenma Taro's recent escape.
so that wrestler's gone missing.
Uh-oh, brother.
Ah, you two! You don't belong in here!
Don't worry, there's nothing suspicious.
What about them old horns of yours? They look mighty suspicious if you ask me.
Horns? That's my hair. Anyway, we're lawyers and we're here to...
You're them lawyers coming to defend Mayor Tenma, ain't you? Should have recognized me with that expensive-looking bracelet you got there. My name's Phineas Filch. I'm the caretaker here. Pleased to meet you.
Same here.
Wow. Talk about a quick change of heart.
So, tell me, demon lawyer. Bet you use them demonic horns of yours to scare the bejeebers out of witnesses, huh? Come here, you little horn demon, you.
Yeah!
Oh,
These horns are... I mean, my hair isn't meant to threaten anyone.
Hey, wait a minute. Look at his hand there.
Hey,
oh, he took his bracelet.
They ain't. Seems a mighty big waist of perfectly good horns, if you ask me. Then again, ain't none of my business, so...
that was fast. Guess he's done with me.
Psych. Well, I'd best get back to work.
Hold it!
Hold it. Ah, halt! Stop right there.
Huh? Me?
Apollo, your bracelet's gone.
Ah!
Don't you worry, Mr. Lawyer, sir. I'll check the lost and found later.
Somehow, I don't think that will be necessary. Just check your wrist right now.
The cat's out of the bag.
It was barely in the bag in the first place.
That was a pretty pathetic attempt.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. Just couldn't control myself. Please forgive me. I'm begging you.
Sheesh. I almost feel sorry for him now.
Oh, jeez. The way he's winking there.
What should we do about him, Apollo?
Well, I got my bracelet back, and he seems sorry enough, so...
Do you understand, Mr. Lawyer, sir? You obviously got a big heart. As big as a wad of cash in your wallet, I hope.
What do you mean by that?
You leave my wallet out of this.
Oh,
Hey, didn't you just finish apologizing for stealing from us?
run away, head for the hills.
Get back here, you!
Talk about a quick escape. Looks like you dropped a few things. Looks like a pair of diagrams. This one's of the crime scene, and here's one of the foyer.
Oh.
He left his shoes behind, too.
The guy's a living definition of a bumbling thief.
Let's hang on to his shoes. We can give them back to him next time we see him.
Yeah, just not in the traditional way. We'll kick him right in the kisser.
Yeah.
As for the diagrams, I say we keep them.
They look like something the police might draw. Wonder where the caretaker got them.
How indeed. Crime scene diagram added to the court record.
Diagram showing the scene of the crime.
Foyer diagram added to the court record.
Diagram of the foyer, including the office used by the caretaker, Phineas Filch. Now then, as I recall, the Fox chamber should be at the top of those stairs. Oh, here we go. April 17th,
Wow.
Keobe Manor, Fox chamber.
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
Where did all these black feathers and weird tracks come from?
The popular opinion seems to be that they're from Tenma Taro.
You mean the great evil has returned?
Even if he did, I'd be laughed out of the courthouse trying to indict him.
Hey, who are you and what are you doing here? This is a crime scene.
And who are you? Are you with the police?
I asked first, who are you and what are you doing here? On second thought, I'm placing you under arrest for disturbing a crime scene.
Under arrest? But...
Save it for the boys back at HQ. Now, come quietly or else. I don't want to be late for lunch.
Please, wait! We're Maya Tenma's lawyers!
Well, why didn't you say so? So you're the lawyers I heard about. I almost took you two in. You two sure were suspicious, though.
I don't know how many more times I can take being called suspicious in one day.
Sorry, we didn't catch your name.
My name? I'm Bobby Fulbright, the heroic detective who defends our good citizens from evil. The champion of justice who comes running whenever you're in need. And my catchphrase, it's in justice we trust.
Oh boy, this guy's a story and a half.
Him or his ego? So, what can I do for you?
Let's talk to this
to
guy.
him, I guess.
Investigating the scene. So, would it be okay if we had a look around?
Certainly not. No unauthorized personnel allowed.
Couldn't you make an exception?
Cease and desist at once, or you'll have to deal with my little friend here.
Ah! Yikes! Is he reaching for his...
In justice, we trust.
No, I do not.
Phew! It's just his
I
badge.
thought he was grabbing his taser. You may... You may be Mayor Tenma's attorneys, but you still need authorization to cross a police line.
Hollow, let's see if we can't change his mind.
Good luck. Let me know how it goes. I bet he's as dense as heroes come.
Persuasion. Come on, Nat 20. You're wasting your time and mine. Nobody's crossing this line without authorization. I am a wall of justice keeping injustice, that would be you, at bay.
I knew it. Look, there's just us and you here, right?
Justice and me, you say.
That's right.
Are you trying to say that Justice and I aren't enough to keep you out?
What?
No, silly. We're saying that you're an inspiration in our quest for justice.
No, it can't be.
You have him on the ropes now, Athena.
If you were on the side of justice, you would let us.
If we were on the side.
If we were on the side of justice, you would let us through.
But guarding the crime scene is a part of justice too.
Sure. But only a bad guy would stand in the way of justice, right?
Oh, got his ass. Ah! Whose justice is the most just here?
Well, we can't have a fair and just trial without a thorough investigation, so...
Oh, Lady Justice, what would you have me do?
I think we really got to him.
Yeah, he seems pretty neurotic as far as champions of justice go.
Oh, please, for justice, we've had a huge impact. It's tying him up in knots. Now's our chance to start looking around.
After all that about authorized personnel only, this was surprisingly easy.
Should I stop them or let them through? Whose justice is more just?
Well, let's get to work. We're supposed to find clues related to the crime, right?
Right. A search of the crime scene should turn up some evidence we can use at the trial. Let's try viewing the crime scene from different angles.
You never know what's hiding just around the corner, right? So we move the cursor to...
With left
the
stick.
left stick.
Yep. And change our perspective with...
The right stick.
Yep.
If there's a particular spot you want to examine, just give it a tap.
Okay, let's leave no stone unturned.
No,
Now-
Nous allons commencer.
There, let's get started.
Okay, let's take a peek here. So first of all, the victim's so this is Tenma's chair.
Wow, this is a pricey looking chair.
Apparently the mayor was found drugged and unconscious in it.
Really?
Yeah, and when he came to, he was arrested for murder. Talk about your rude awakenings.
So he's the prime suspect in a crime he knows nothing about.
That stinks.
Oh, poor Mr. Tenma. He must be feeling so scared and confused. Apollo, it's up to us to save him.
It's like she's on her own emotional roller coaster.
Oh boy.
That was good, by the way.
Yeah, real good.
So this is where Alderman QB's body was found.
Apparently, the murder weapon, a spear, had Mayor Tenma's prints on it.
That's not good.
Never fear, Detective Fulbright is here.
Yikes!
Of course, I can't offer you any information on my investigation, so, in the name of justice, I must say goodbye.
What was that all about?
So at least he
Look
booked
underneath
it.
the table. What's that?
Ooh,
Oh, never mind. Oh,
more blood.
These weird tracks must have been made when someone stepped in the alderman's blood.
Maybe the killer inadvertently made them when they were fleeing. They were pretty big tracks, almost bird-like. The feathers also point to a bird.
Then it must be one big bird. None of the friendly yellow type either.
Hi, bird.
Maybe it's some mutant bird creature.
So your theory is a giant mutant bird murdered Alderman QB with a spear?
It's more plausible than saying a monster or a yokia.
Yokai.
Yokai.
Yeah, huh.
Sorry to burst your bubble, but a giant spear-wielding bird is by definition a monster.
There you go. I was just gonna say. So let's poke at the door here.
Oh, there's a one by the chat. There must be a new chat.
Dang. Maybe later. Gotta reconnect again. Even the camera feeds are moving slow, stuttering now. That was at 9:33.
Yeah,
that was half an hour ago.
Yeah, that was what the problem was. The Forbidden Chamber. They say the demon Tenma was imprisoned in there before his escape.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Facebook feed and it's slow.
Oh, we haven't lost any. Well, we haven't lost any. Well, hang on a second. 100% skipped frames, detective.
Over the last 2 minutes.
Well, at least we haven't lost the stream at all. We haven't lost the feed. So okay. Evening, friends. Hi, Maddie. So okay.
Think we could get this door open?
It's worth a try. No good. It's shut tight. I don't even see a keyhole. Seems pretty hopeless. Uh-oh.
Tenma's
In justice we trust.
Yikes!
He's still here? This is ridiculous. Give me 1 second here. Okay.
What happens when you close the browsers?
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do next. Did I just hear the voice of someone in need? Allow me to fill you in. This door simply will not open. We've tried and tried, but it won't budge. It's an essential part of the culture found in this manor, so we can't blow it up either.
So, an unopenable door. Uh-oh. Skip frames detected 100% the last 2 minutes a few seconds ago.
Well, that's fun.
So, an unopenable door. Right.
According to Ms. Jinxie Tenma, it was shut tight when she came across the crime scene.
Thanks for the tip, Detective Fulbright. We didn't expect you to be so helpful.
Forget I just said that.
So, the Forbidden Chamber was shut tight at the time of the murder.
Yeah, it's been shut tight this whole time.
Sounds like something I'd better keep in mind.
Look at this thing on the ground. Oh no, the charm.
What's
is on
that green thing?
Yeah,
this guy here? Yeah, let's take a look at it.
Oh, what the? There's something wedged under this chair. Let's see if we can't lift it up and...
Freeze!
Yikes!
Yeah,
Oh, there's
can't-
the dog again.
No disturbing crime scene evidence, even if you are the mayor's lawyers.
He does have a point there.
Hey, Detective Fulbright, did you hear about that attack over in Yokia Lane? I heard an elderly woman was assaulted by a strange Yokia-shaped like a roll of cloth.
And you waited until now to tell me? I'd better get over there at once. In justice we trust.
That was surprisingly easy. Okay, Apollo, now it's our chance to look around some more.
The more I get to know her, the scarier she gets. Hope she never finds my weakness.
Too late, she probably already has.
Whatever this is, it's stuck on tight.
Looks like a large blood-stained cloth.
The blood's probably the alderman's, but it's pretty far from his body. Wonder how it got here. Why does this seem important?
Because it is.
More skipped frames.
Yeah.
Well, it should be all right.
I mean, you know, we haven't dropped any frames or anything, so let's see. What's this?
Look, this is the statue. Only one has tail.
One tail.
Only has one tail. I don't know why I spread that backwards.
It's okay.
Maybe it's the nine-tailed fox's sidekick. I bet the number of tails represents the yokai's power. Oh, look at this dog.
So, if I had two, Apollo, I'd only have one.
Wait, what?
Not that that means you're better than me. Got it?
Like I said, what?
Okay, so let's see. Let's look at it from this angle.
Yeah, this
What's
looks...
this?
It's a folded screen. I wonder what they were using it for.
I read that the Japanese used to use these in drafty rooms, but now they're just for show.
You mean like my attorney's badge?
Poor Tina. That cop treating her like a child must have really bothered her.
Yeah, and I bet you I know why. Let's look at this.
This one's a spear, but what about this one? It looks like a giant pair of pliers.
Looks like something a demon might use. Saw something like that in a manga once.
Really? What are they used for?
Oh, things like pinching through cheeks,
Ew.
pulling out tongues.
Stop!
Oh, and you should see what they could do to a person's eyes.
Okay, I get the idea. But
More
I'm
skip.
sure this thing is just a simple opener or
opener.
something like that. Can opener or something like that.
Demons eat canned food? I always wondered what they ate besides people. More skipped frames.
God, this is kind of getting annoying.
We may have to,
I don't know. Let's keep trudging forward though. Let me see. Oops. I'm just gonna take a look and see. That seems to be going. All right. So, so the clock up here. What was the time?
Apollo, what words come to mind when you watch the pendulum in there?
Unsteady and, restless.
That's a direct representation of your current state of mind.
Wait, that was some kind of psychological test?
My diagnosis? This strange case has made you anxious, causing you to lose your cool.
You're actually not that far off the mark.
Ugh.
What's behind the door?
Yeah, what is that?
There's something behind the door.
Oh, a cracked statue.
Whatever it is, it looks like it's broken. Probably broke when the door was open. Why would anybody put something there?
Why indeed? Yeah, that wasn't very smart.
Maybe it was Jinxie. She was the first one to discover the body. She must have heard the screams and would come running in here in a panic.
Well, look at you, Apollo. Now you're using your analytical psychology too.
I am?
Wow, you really learn quick.
Another one.
But I guess I shouldn't be surprised. You're the ace attorney of Write Anything Agency.
I can't tell whether she's serious or not. Now, if Trucy said something like that, I'd immediately know she was messing with me. more skip frames.
I think Athena, means it. Ooh, what's this? Something shiny.
What do we have here? Looks like a statue of the nine-tailed fox and Tenma battling it out.
And there's red stuff on the top of it.
Eek, careful, Apollo. It's got blood on it.
Yeah, you don't want to mess up the crime scene.
Really? Hey, you're right. Wonder if it's the alderman's blood.
I don't know. I think it's Damien Tenma's.
How can you remain so calm after seeing all this blood?
Well, this isn't the first I've seen something like this, so...
You're no fun at all. At least act surprised or grossed out or something for my first case.
I'm already a lawyer. You want me to be an actor too?
Fox and Demon statue added to the court record.
Statue that was at the crime scene. It depicts Tenma and the nine-tailed fox locked in battle. That could be important.
Key statue remind you of the Manor's caretaker, Phineas Blink?
This raccoon-looking thing? Yeah, it does look like him.
Oh, I just got the best idea. We should knock it over. It might transform back into Mr. Flinch.
Filch. Mr. Filch is mischievous, but he's not magical, you know.
Way to waste a brilliant idea, Apollo.
Right.
So, all right. Look at this stuff.
Look, a cat with two tails.
No such thing.
Oh, and this lady has a really long neck. How funny is that?
Hey, that was...
Wait a minute.
Hey, that was... Didn't Damien Tenma mention about the fact that one of her friends was a long-necked lady?
Yeah, Junie's one of her friends.
There's no way a creature like that could ever exist. She'd have a tough time swallowing.
Apollo, I bet you were one of those kids who didn't believe in Santa Claus.
What's that got to do with anything?
You're no fun.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, here we go.
Hey, this window opens. And outside, we have ourselves a steep cliff.
The window only opens about 6 inches. Not wide enough for anyone to get in or out. Look, Apollo, there's something caught in the window frame. It looks like gold fur. What a pretty color. It must be from some kind of animal.
It could be from a mask, brother.
Wonder what it's doing here. Did Alderman QB have a pet fox?
Golden fur added to the court
Some
record.
fur that was found at the scene of the crime. It's long and soft and appears to be from some sort of animal.
Uh-oh.
Looks like they got everything. Guess that's about wraps it up. Now, if only we could get that detective to tell us what he knows.
Hey, Apollo, do you hear something?
I don't hear anything.
Oh, right. Your hearing must not be as sensitive as mine.
What are you talking about?
A whooshing sound, like wind rushing through the narrow stray. The echo of someone's voice. In
justice we trust. Someone's got a sharp set of ears. That was the sound of my righteous voice reverberating through the air duct.
I heard it through the air ducts.
Yeah, check it out.
But why would she hear you through there?
Why don't we go to the diagram? As you can see, that vent is connected to an air duct that leads out into the hallway. The wind must have rushed through there and carried my monologue with it straight to your ears.
And what a unique monologue it was. I was just thinking, maybe the killer made their escape through the air ducts or something.
A cute theory, but I don't think so. The air duct in the hallway is low enough to climb into, that much is true. But as you can see, the vent in the ceiling is very high. 9 feet high, in fact. I highly doubt that there's any way to get up there without a ladder or something. And I don't see anything of the sort in this room. Do you?
I guess you're right.
Speaking of things in this room,
Yeah?
can you tell us what you guys turned up, Detective Fulbright?
Not on my watch, buddy. In the name of justice, I cannot reveal facts pertaining to the prosecution's case.
Oh, come on. Throw us a bone here.
He'd be a lot cooler if he did.
Excuse me, Detective Fulbright, but I recall you saying earlier that you would come running whenever we were in need.
I suppose I did say that. Helping those in need is what justice is all about. But
More skip frames.
keeping information out of enemy hands is also a form of justice. Which justice is the most just? Why is this always so hard?
Well, how about this? Let's do a little give and take. I mean, serving the public is part of the justice, part of justice too, right? You know, like the police motto, to serve and protect.
Well,
I doubt leaking information to the defense team falls under that motto.
yes, of course. I must serve as well as protect. Okay, I will share some information in the name of justice.
We did it, Apollo.
Yeah, we did it all right. I'm not sure that was entirely ethical.
Well, let's talk to him.
Details of the
Gotta
case.
do what you gotta do.
Yep,
Was it Ms. Jinxie Tenma who first discovered the crime scene?
that's right. And this photo shows what she saw when she opened the door. Ms. Tenma had a key, allowing her immediate access.
A key? So then the Fox chamber was locked?
Yes, and Ms. Tenma had the only key to its door.
Really? So Alderman QB didn't have a key to the Fox chamber?
Actually, he had a master key for most of the doors in the manor, but it disappeared after his murder.
Disappeared. You think the killer took it?
It could very well be connected to the murderer. We're looking into the possibility now.
More skip frames.
But it's the timing of Ms. Tenma's discovery that I think is most important. Of course, I'm not going to share that information with you.
You think you're some kind of champion of justice, but you're just a plain old meme.
I won't fall for that, you shameless rascal. I only help good little boys and girls.
Call me a rascal? A shameless rascal? Who even says that?
Yeah, who indeed?
Well, I wouldn't exactly call you a good little girl either.
Oh, come on.
Right, photo of the Fox chamber. There are bloody footprints, black feathers scattered on top of the blood. Feathers and tracks. Those feathers and tracks look like something a yokai might even leave behind.
You don't actually think the murderer was some sort of monster, do you?
What's the name of that creature in the Forbidden Chamber? Tenma something? Because from the black feathers and the big tracks, it looks like that creature did it.
Our prime suspect would, no doubt, love to pin the blame on some imaginary creature.
Can Tenma, whatchamacallit, even be made a victim of slander?
I doubt the mayor would do something as childish as blaming a boogeyman.
So, the most likely scenario so far is that Tenma guy left the feathers and tracks behind to make it look like the yokai Tenma was the killer.
Wait, what?
Oh, sorry.
Wait, what? Now I'm as confused as you.
Yeah, indeed. I'm confused.
At any rate, I doubt Mayor Tenma would plant evidence like that.
No, he wouldn't.
More skip frames.
Oh my gosh, enough. I'm not even gonna worry about it. Suspects.
So Mayor Tenma is your only suspect?
That's right. Even his name, Damien Tenma, makes him sound like a villain. And he's really scary looking, too.
Wait, are you telling me that's why he was arrested?
Don't be ridiculous. He was the only one without an alibi.
Oh, is that so?
Yep. Other than the victim, the suspect, and Ms. Tenma, the only others around were Mr. Filch and Mayor Tenma's aide, and the two of them were together at the time.
Filch, the guy who tried to steal my bracelet. Just living up to his name, I guess. We should go talk to him again when we have a chance. What about Jinxie? She's not being suspected at all?
She may have no alibi whatsoever, but she also has no motive. It's unfathomable that she would murder the alderman and pin the crime on her father. Besides, do you really think a little girl could lift up this huge spear?
True enough, that spear looks even bigger than her.
That's about all I can reveal at this time. Well, you must admit Danian Tenma appears to be the most likely suspect.
I admit it looks bad, but I'm still not buying it.
Oh, and one more thing. I must warn you about the prosecutor.
The prosecutor assigned to Mayor Tenma's trial?
That's the one. He's, how shall I put it? Not what you'd expect. That is, unless you faced a convicted killer serving hard time as a prosecutor before. What? A convicted killer?
Yeah.
As a prosecutor?
What?
What?
What the? Is this some kind of joke?
The prosecution.
Can I ask why a man in prison for murder is serving as prosecutor?
Because he's mastered the use of psychology in courtroom battles.
Oh boy.
Everyone's talking about how this murder was the work of some strange creature. But yokai are nothing more than a figment of the imagination. They're baloney. Who better to prove this than a master of psychology? He's the best man for the job.
But he's a convicted murderer! No matter how you look at it, that's just insane!
Well, the chief prosecutor personally assigned him. So, none of us are in a position to question the matter. Ha ha ha.
This really is a dark age of the law.
This prosecutor, he wouldn't happen to go by the name of Black Quill, would he?
Oh. Bingo! Simon Blackquill. So you have heard of him.
You could say that.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why, yeah, what indeed? Intrigue!
Dun dun dun.
Well, I bet you don't know his unofficial title. Ever heard of the Twisted Samurai? That's Prosecutor Blackquill.
The Twisted Samurai? Is that because he's a criminal?
Well, yes and no. You could say it also has to do with the effect his crime had on things.
How so?
His conviction is what twisted and warped the legal world into this dark age of the law. What?
Good night, work. Be safe. Don't work too hard.
Okay,
Sorry.
that's cool.
What? And he, of all people, is going to stand in court tomorrow?
Never fear. I myself will be there to protect you.
That's reassuring, I guess.
Well, you kids knock yourselves out. Can't wait to see how you do tomorrow.
Wait, Detective Fulbright, I've been meaning to ask you something. Why are you barefoot?
What? Now that's out of left field.
This doesn't look like the sort of place where you need to be taking your shoes off.
I hadn't even noticed. Why am I barefoot?
You honestly hadn't noticed until just now?
Maybe Filch stole his shoes.
Uh-oh, I think he did. Wait a second.
That's likely the case.
Wait a second. Those shoes we found earlier. Excuse me, Detective Fulbright. these wouldn't happen to be your shoes, would they?
Yes, yes, they are. My favorite pair, in fact. Thank you for bringing them to me. You must truly be on the side of justice.
Don't tell me Mr. Filch actually stole from a detective.
Stealing shoes right off someone's feet? That's pretty amazing.
I find it more amazing that Detective Fulbright didn't notice.
So that's where we got the diagrams from.
Well, it looks like we've gotten all we can out of the detective, so let's see. Maybe we should go have a word with Mr. Filch. I want to hear what his alibi is.
Yeah, and try to get your wallet back at the same time.
Yes, of course. April 17th, back at the QB Manor foyer.
This is just awful. Terrible, I say. Somebody help.
Oh, look. It's Mr. What was it again? Finch?
No. The name's Filch. Thaddeus Filch.
Keep on pilfering and you may wind up a jailbird instead. So, what seems to be the problem, Mr. Filch?
Oh, it's just terrible. Terrible, I tell you. Come quick.
Okay. What's the deal with him all of a sudden?
Oh.
Look at that. Looks like some kind of mask.
It's amazing Nine-Tails' mask.
The Amazing Nine-Tails? Oh, right. The wrestler appeared during the festival's special event. What's his mask doing here?
He'd never take off his mask like this. Someone must have killed him.
What? Who would do such a thing?
Let's go talk over there in private.
Look. There's some white hair caught up inside this mask.
Amazing Nine-Tails mask added to the court
A
record.
mask that washed up by the riverside. There's white hair inside. So what makes you believe that the Amazing Nine-Tails has been murdered?
You really want to know, huh? You're a studious one, ain't you?
Yes, no. Just tell me, please.
Well, it's like this. I dreamed of becoming a wrestler myself. Hey, how about you join me in the quest for the champion's belt?
It kind of looks like the Trash Man, actually, from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Right.
What a team. Me in my bandit's mask, and you in the demon mask of yours.
Demon mask? Wonder if I could make it big.
Apollo, let's save your pro wrestling debut until after the trial.
Aw, what a buzzkill.
Huh? Oh, no. I wasn't actually... why did I let him pull me off topic like that?
Come on, Apollo. Ask him about the amazing Nine-Tails murderer already.
All right, let's talk
to him. The Amazing Nine-Tails.
The amazing Nine-Tails are village's savior, and don't you forget it. His trademark's a gold cape make it look like 9 foxtails. He whirls through the ring, smacking down Tebna Town wrestlers left and right. He sparked a monster craze, revitalizing Nine-Tails Vale in the blink of an eye. Yep, saved our village from becoming a ghost town. Now it's a yokai town. Get it?
Yep. And he's throwing up throwing up the wolf's head,
Too
baby.
sweet. Huh? The Amazing Nine-Tails really does sound, amazing.
Yeah, pretty amazing, huh? That's why he's worshipped like a hero around here. I'm proud to be from the same village as him.
Come to think of it, you look kind of monster-like yourself, Mr. Filch. I guess it makes sense since you're the same village as the amazing Nine-Tails.
I know. A lot of people have told me I look like a yokai.
Since when was that a compliment?
Right.
Oh, ouch! What's the big idea?
Check your pocket.
Hey, how'd you do that?
Keep it. I got lots more.
Ah, he's passing out flyers.
These Nine-Tails glossy added to the court record. Photo of the hero who sparked the monster craze, saved Nine-Tails Vale from becoming a ghost town. So you keep saying that the amazing Nine-Tails was killed. What's the story behind that?
All right, his death.
Are you saying he was murdered because his mask washed up along the river outside?
That's only part of it. The main reason is no one's seen him since the special event. The world around Nine-Tails Vale is he was killed by Temnotaro.
You villagers are really superstitious, aren't you?
We are. We love conspiracy theories, too. Like the mayor's diabolical plot.
Oh, I remember they were talking about merging towns.
The mayor of Tenma Town? What is he plotting?
Rumor has it he's planning on releasing Temnotaro. That's why he wants the merger. He'll open the Forbidden Chamber once he's in control.
That's quite a tale.
I ain't finished yet. There was only one person who could stop the mayor. Our hero, the amazing Nine-Tails. He vowed to battle the mayor of Temna Town and stop the municipal merger.
I couldn't make this stuff up if I tried.
Apollo, we still have to ask him about the alderman's murder. Remember?
How about the alderman's murder?
Yeah, let's talk about him.
Mr. Filch, would you mind telling us what you were doing at the time of the murder?
I was in the caretaker's office guarding the entrance like Mr. QB said I should. And I made double sure no one came in. I have a clear view of the foyer from where I work.
You must be talking about this small room in the upper right. It definitely looks like you can keep track of the comings and goings from there. And you have an alibi to back your statement up, Mr. Filch?
I do indeed. I was with Mayor Temna's aide. Flort LaBelle's his name.
So the two of you were together. That's pretty sound alibi, all right. And nobody came in or out of the manor around the time of the murder?
Kept watch here the whole time, didn't see a soul pass by. And if anyone did, that there security camera would have spotted him.
So no one came in or out around the time of the murder. That means we're dealing with someone who was already inside when it happened. So do you think this mask is the real deal?
Without a doubt. This here's the mask worn by the amazing Nine-Tails.
What about the white hair found inside the mask?
Wait.
That's fine, yeah.
What about that white hair?
Oh, sorry.
Let's go.
Let's just roll with it.
Wait, I thought of something. Remember the golden animal fur we found at the crime scene? Could it have been from this mask? Look, there's even a spot where some of the fur is missing.
Then this places this mask at the crime scene at some point in time. Which means... What does this mean?
We don't know yet.
Someone with white hair who is linked with the murder and is against the merger? Uh-oh. No way. Could the amazing Nine-Tails and the alderman actually be?
I told ya.
Something wrong, Apollo? You should see the look on your face.
Oh, no, it's nothing. Maybe Jinxie could tell us something, since she works here.
Golden fur reattached to the amazing Nine-Tails mask.
White hair inside. Well, what now?
Well, let's see. We've already hit all the checkpoints.
Looks like we're moving to Yokai Lane. April 17th, Nine-Tails Vale, Yokai Lane. Oh, look, there's Jinxie.
All right, heads up.
By the way, more skipped frames detected.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that.
It's really behind.
Milk, cheese, yogurt, ice cream, and...
Sounds like she's out grocery shopping. She must really like dairy products.
It's on to make better milkshake, and another to cure my lactose intolerance.
Maybe she should just stick to soy milk. Jinxie, hey, it's me. Ah, not another warning charm.
It's the demon lawyer.
Think he should be glad she doesn't lick them.
Yeah, exactly.
Apollo, who is she?
Oh, right. This is your first time meeting each other. This is Jinxie, Mayor Tenma's daughter. She was the first to discover the crime scene.
So she's the one who... hello, my name is Athena Sykes. I'll be helping Apollo defend your father in his trial. Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you too. Where's Trucy?
She went back to the office ahead of us. But don't worry, Athena and I are on the case.
Wait, how do I know you did? You didn't gobble her up alive.
Relax, I didn't eat her up, and I wouldn't do such a thing
In the first
place.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, poor little Trucy.
I'm about ready for some tears of frustration myself.
She's quite an interesting character, huh, Apollo?
Let's talk to her.
All right, the incident.
Jinxie, do you remember any more of what happened?
Not much. At least, not much yet.
But you do think Tenma Taro was the killer, right?
The yokai that we saw at the festival?
Yeah. That yokai we saw at the festival?
I don't know anything about that.
Huh? But you said Tenma Taro murdered the alderman. It's okay, Jinxie. You can tell me. Yikes! What was that for?
Waiting for the text to come up. People say things when they don't get enough sleep. This thing is monsters.
Huh? What's gotten into her? So, if there are no monsters, you admit I'm human?
No, you're still a demon.
Oh, God.
Oh, I give up.
It seems that Jinxie doesn't want to talk about Tenma Taro for some reason.
But that's precisely what we need to know more about. Besides, she definitely thought there was a yokai there in a fox chamber. Jinxie, about this charm.
That's...
You gave me this when I was heading off to the scene of the crime. You thought Tenma Taro was the murderer. That's why you gave this to me, right?
That's true, but...
If there's anything else you could tell us, it would really help. And it will help your father, too.
All right then.
The amazing Tenma Taro did it?
Let's find out.
Why do you think Tenma Taro's the killer?
I saw him. I saw him with my own eyes.
Oh.
And Mataro was right there in the manor.
We'll be seeing that picture a lot.
He escaped his prison. And ran right by me.
What?
Jinxie, tell us everything you saw.
I called the police after I stumbled on the scene. I was just about to head back to the festival grounds when... I saw Tenma Taro. It was right around here. He was running right at me.
dear.
I was paralyzed with fear. But there was no one around to help me. The foul beast raced right by me toward the foyer.
Toward the foyer?
Mr. Filch. I'm never going to get his name right. Filch and Mr. LaBelle were supposedly in the foyer at the time. That means they wouldn't have seen Tenma Taro too.
Sounds like we better get their statements. Considering Jinxie's mental state, her eyes could have been playing tricks on her.
Apollo, remember the picture in this paper? Someone caught Tenma Taro flying through the air. I wonder if it's the same Tenma Taro Jinxie said she saw.
Don't be ridiculous!
Tenma Taro is the killer. He can fly too.
The amazing Nine-Tails. Jinxie works at the alderman's manor, so maybe she can shed some light on this. So, no one knows the amazing Nine-Tails' true identity?
They say no one's ever seen him without his mask.
Doesn't that make you want to know even more?
That's why matches where wrestlers try to expose their opponent are so popular.
Wait, you mean expose as in strip them naked?
Hey, get your head out of the gutter, Apollo. Jeez.
You even think like a demon.
That's the line of the episode right there, kids. Roll the credits. We can't beat that.
And that's all, folks.
The only thing the winner removes is the loser's mask.
Yep, mask versus mask match.
Yes.
Happens all the time in Mexico.
The luchadors. To have your mask torn off is the worst humiliation a wrestler could suffer.
Indeed.
Ask Rey Mysterio.
That's why the masks are more important to them than life itself. So you see, these unmasking matches are life and death battles for the wrestlers.
That means this mask didn't just happen to wash up along the riverbank. There's got to be a story behind it.
No one can stop the amazing Nine-Tails.
Bet she'd be shocked to find out he's really the alderman. Tenma Taro you saw. About the yokai you saw at the scene of the crime. Anything else stand out?
Actually, I heard this strange jangly sound.
A jangly sound? Can you be a little bit more specific?
My memory... Oops.
My memory's kind of fuzzy. Wait for it. But I vaguely recall seeing Tenma Taro holding a staff or something like that.
I didn't see that the first time.
Well then.
Maybe that's what...
Maybe that's what was
making a strange sound.
Does Tenma Taro usually carry a staff?
I don't think so. I don't think I saw him with it.
Good question. I've never heard anything like that, and it's not shown on the scroll.
How about in other documents? Any of them show Tenma Taro with a staff?
This is the only known document depicting Tenma Taro. After all, those who needlessly depict a demon are forever cursed.
Then what's the deal with the Tenma Taro you saw, Jinxie?
Yokai Legend Scroll updated in the
Seems those who foolishly choose to depict a demon are cursed.
Jinxie Jinxie's statement added to the court record.
Jinxie's eyewitness account of the demon in the hallway near the crime scene. She says it fled toward the foyer. Why didn't you tell me you saw Tenma Taro earlier?
Actually, Mr. LaBelle told me not to tell you.
Oh, suspect.
Blackmail, perhaps? Mr. LaBelle?
Papa Zaid.
Oh, right. The other guy was supposedly in the foyer at the time of the crime. And what exactly did he tell you?
Keep the village's superstitions in mind. Before you go talking about seeing Tenma Taro at this time of the crime.
Village superstitions?
Yeah, the stuff that she just got done talking about.
And I say you must not gaze upon Tenma Taro, but in the event that you do, and in the event that you do, and then tell anyone that what you saw, Tenma Taro will claim your soul.
And that's something everyone here knows. Sounds like a bunch of baloney to me.
Uh-huh. Everyone from babies to the village elders know about it.
Yeah, so something LaBelle might have been able to use against her.
To keep her quiet.
Yep.
But I didn't, because I'm not from around here.
Oh, that's right.
Hey, come to think of it. Huh? Why is everyone hiding their faces?
Hey, you there! You mustn't stare at Tenma Taro like that! Lower your eyes! He'll steal your soul if you're not careful!
Huh? Steal my soul? Seriously?
That was probably LaBelle in a damn costume.
The guy at the special event thing said almost the exact same thing.
Paula, do you think that this LaBelle guy actually believes in Tenma Taro?
I seriously doubt it. He's not even from Nine-Tails Vale.
Then why would he try to keep Jinxie from talking?
Because he's involved somehow.
Good question. I think we better go have a word with him.
Time to unmask the monster of a mystery.
The last time I saw Mr. LaBelle, he was relaxing in the foyer.
Bueno, next stop, the mayor's foyer. With any luck, he'll be there waiting for us.
All right, here we go.
We're going.
Da-da-da-da-da,
Charge! April
Meanwhile-
17th, Kyubi Manor. Foyer.
There's no one here. Guess our luck isn't so good when it comes to Mr. LaBelle.
Maybe he's out for a walk or something. Somebody left something on the sill of the caretaker's office window. Oh, it's a TV program guide.
Tenma Town Pro Wrestling. Howlin' Wolf versus Pretty Boy Vampire. Blow-by-blow commentary by Timothy Twilight.
Wow.
Okay. TTPW, baby.
Looks like someone circled a pro wrestling match.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Yeek! Oh, Mr. Filch. What can we do for you?
I bet she was going to scream monster, which really isn't much of a stretch.
Ain't nothing I need you to do for me. What business do you got with my TV listings?
Oh no, it just caught my eye. Can I ask if you watched this pro wrestling program today?
Yep, was a match between a couple old rank amateurs, though. It was a complete disaster. I reckon even I could have done better than that.
Yeah,
Dave Meltzer gave it a -5 stars.
Yeah, -5 stars. That's great.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, probably a couple of green boys.
I seriously doubt that.
TV listings added to the court record at 3 p.m. of all times.
Filch's TV program guide. The afternoon wrestling match was a total disaster.
These are really itchy.
Almost forgot. There's something I wanted to ask him. Mr. Filch, did you see anything unusual around the time of the murder? For example, Tenma Taro or something like that? Well then.
Huh? The Tenma Taro?
So you did see him?
How clean and shiny your forehead is again today, Mr. Lawyer, sir. Bet you shine it up every day real pretty like the ladies must love it.
Don't change the subject. And FYI, that was a seriously bad attempt at flattery. Jinxie said she saw Tenma flee toward the foyer.
And that staff is no longer in his hand.
So you must have seen him too if you were here.
Yipes!
Wow, I really pushed the button there. Well, did you see anything or not?
Hold
it. Ooh.
That is quite enough. I must ask that you not pester my friend anymore.
Yipes! Forgive me for being pestered, sir.
And you are?
I am Florent LaBelle, Beau Divine and personal aide to Mayor Damien Tenma.
Beau Divine? More like yokai grotesque. This place is crawling with monsters.
Oh, excuse you.
Ah! What the heck was that for?
It was just a little cologne. You had a look of stinky sweat about you. It's from my own original brand of cosmetics called Je suis LaBelle. Oh, what a heavenly scent.
Ugh, I think you just paralyzed my olfactory receptors.
I suppose such a scent would be difficult for a peasant to appreciate. I'll have you know that is brand number 5. Bonjour. It's my way of introducing myself. Enjoy.
Where's my bottle of adieu so I can return the favor? Enough about the cologne. Please tell us what you saw around the time of the murder.
Let's talk to this jackass.
Keep Jinxie quiet. I heard you're the one who told Jinxie not to mention that she saw Tenma.
Why, that little... So, she told you she saw the demon, did she?
Mr. LaBelle, do you mind if I ask whether you believe in the village superstitions?
Oh, please! I was merely trying to keep with traditions. Nevertheless, I will say this. I wouldn't stick my nose into this whole Tenma business if I were you. Bad things happen to those who do. That much is true. He is one scary monster.
That's crazy! You really expect me to believe that monsters are real?
Well, you're real, and you sure look like a monster.
Look who's talking. So, Mr. LaBelle, you didn't see Tenma? Ah!
Little Jinxie has an active imagination. Isn't that right, Phineas?
That's right. I didn't see nothing. Especially not Tenma.
As for me, I only see things of beauty. That's why I can barely see you.
I've got 2 words for this guy. Total freak.
I got 2 more words for him. Kiss.
I got a couple.
3. Got a couple. Your alibi.
Could I ask you what you were doing at the time of the crime?
In other words, you'd like to hear my alibi. To think you'd suspect me of all people.
Oh no, it's just a formality. We ask everyone. Ah!
How dare you doubt me? That's an affront to beauty itself. You obviously can't see straight.
Ugh. Like that spritz really helped.
What were we doing, you ask? Go ahead, Filchy, answer the question.
At the time of the crime, we were, it's here for you.
Exactly. Good answer, Filchy. Good answer.
Just repeating what you told. Ah!
You've said quite enough.
What is with these two? Great. Now he's got me talking like that.
Aren't we quite through here? I'm a very busy man. Are we quite through here? I'm a very busy man, you know.
Right. Well, thanks for your help. So these two were in the foyer, but didn't see Tenma Taro.
Come along, Filchi.
Where are we going? All right. Gotta practice them statements for tomorrow. My eyes!
You're going to dig your own grave with that big mouth of yours someday.
What does he mean, practice statements?
Oh, yeah. He's totally the culprit. Well, obviously we saw it. How are we going to prove it, though? That's the question. Now, if you would excuse me, it's time to touch up my makeup.
Apollo, I know this sounds strange, but Mr. Bell seems unusually preoccupied with
Tenma Taro. That's fine.
Tenma Taro. I was trying to get there.
Really? How can you tell?
Well, it's kind of hard to explain. You see, I can read people's emotions from the tone of their voice.
You mean you have good ears?
Something like that. People's emotions are expressed in the tone of their voice. And my ears can pick up on even the subtlest of tone for some reason.
That's an interesting skill. But what do you mean he's preoccupied with Tenma Taro?
Not exactly sure, but it was like he was obsessed with the thought of Tenma Taro. That's what I picked up from his voice anyway.
Everywhere we turn, it's Tenma Taro this, Tenma Taro that.
We should go talk to the mayor, too.
Sounds like a plan. We need to get to the bottom of that rumor about him wanting to release Tenma Taro. Well,
All right, well, we're going back to the detention center.
April 17th, detention center, visitor's room.
Something's wrong, Apollo. Where did your enthusiasm go?
What am I doing asking the mayor if he has ever thought about releasing Tenma Taro? At best, he'll think I'm an idiot. At worst...
Oh, he's here. Oh, it's so nice to finally meet you. I'm Mr. Justice Partner, Athena Sykes. I'm looking forward to working with you, Mr. Tenma Taro.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yes. I look forward to working with you, too.
Ah, glad you didn't mind Athena calling him by a completely wrong name.
Apollo, he's just as kind and gentle looking as I imagined.
Lucky for you after that blunder you just made. There was something I wanted to talk to you about. There are rumors going around about how you want to or did set Tenma Taro free.
What utter nonsense!
Yikes!
They always assume the worst of me because of the way I look. But those rumors don't have a shred of truth, I tell you.
A little touchy about his appearance, isn't he?
What he really needs to work on are his people skills. Let's talk
to him. Tenma Taro's revival.
So rumor has it that you want to push the merger through in order to release Tenma Taro. Of course, that's a bunch of baloney, isn't it? Sorry if I offended you.
So that's the talk around town, is it?
I can see how that would make you angry.
What if Jinxie's schoolmates start teasing her about this?
Huh?
I must break out of here at once. Her tormentors must be taught a lesson.
No, wait! First we have to get you a not guilty verdict.
A doting father. Don't try to stop me. This is about a father's duty to his darling daughter. Hold tight, sweet Jinxie. Daddy's coming to save you.
Relax! We'll look out for your daughter until we can get you free.
Is that so? You don't need me to go straighten things out myself?
Oh boy, they'd probably call in the SWAT team if he showed up at her school. Oh right, I'd ask about the reason behind the merger. Well, let's talk. Why the merger? It seems like you were rather forceful in pushing for the municipal merger. Did you really want Nine-Tails Vale that badly?
Yes. Well, it's quite an attractive prize in terms of tourism.
Uh-oh. Wait. Am I feeling what I think I'm feeling?
Sure. I played a bit of hardball, but only when I deemed it necessary.
I knew it. My bracelet's reacting.
What is it, Apollo?
Mayor Tenma may not be telling me the whole truth.
Really? How can you tell?
People invariably tense up when they lie. That's where my bracelet here comes in. I can sense when the person I'm talking to is feeling tense. Because it begins to feel tight on my arm.
No way. You can do that?
Wait, so you believe me? Just like that?
Sure. Each of us has our own special gifts.
Oh yeah, Athena has a gift too. Her special sense of hearing.
Still, what do you think the mayor is lying about?
I don't know, but it's our job to find out. It's been a while since my bracelet last reacted like this. Let's see if I still remember how to do this. First, I touch my bracelet. Right. Now let's give it a whirl. Let's go! Yes, I remember this feeling of intense concentration. The ability to see the smallest twitch, the slightest frown that no one else could see. Now, Mayor Tenma was lying somewhere in that statement he just made. And when he lied, a certain habit made itself clear just under his right eye. I just have to shift my viewpoint up and focus on that area. On the right eye. All right, I've got him now.
See that?
His nervous tell should appear when he's trying to pull the wool over my eyes. I gotta pore over every word he says and wait for it to appear. And when it does, I'll perceive it. No need to speak. Yes, well, it's quite an attractive prize.
In terms of tourism, that's